Come on, enough already. Let me know what my surprise is.
'69. Discover This Secret is one of the most out there, insane, and ambitious adult films I have had the pleasure of seeing.
This is borderline experimental.
Even explaining the plot is enough to get you committed to an insane asylum.
I couldn't agree more.
Imagine, you just want to jerk off to some dudes, and then this happens.
Oh, I'm fucking coming.
So let's sit down and watch some '69. Steve Rambo plays Skyler, according to the back of the DVD, young man with no memories of his past, constantly haunted by nefarious forces bent on capturing him at all costs. And there he is. This is Skyler, a man currently being held down, presumably by nefarious forces.
Hold on to him, Montage.
I don't understand.
And he's actually being held. No 69ing or naughty things involved. Please, do not demonetize me. And this flashback takes us back to the sexiest year, 1969. And it's that time of the year again, where I find myself comparing a Catalina film to Twin Peaks. This sequence is eerily reminiscent of Twin Peaks Season 3, Episode 8, in which Mr. C is shot. And while Mr. C is lying on the ground, held down by men, we flash back to the past, represented in black and white, whilst we see some psychedelic visuals. Or, you know, I'm full of shit. In 1969, we're introduced to this surprisingly progressive couple, Bob Hoskins,
Hello, Mario.
and Dave Hurley, who are hyped as heck about the lunar landing, which is being broadcasted on TV any moment now. What the fuck did you just say? Yeah, that doesn't really make any sense. And I guess this was back when you had to preheat the TV before watching whatever was on in the 60s. But something is missing. Before they can watch the lunar landing, Bob Hoskins goes outside to the shed and grabs a rust and stain remover.
What?
This is a preemptive move, as this is a Catalina movie. Stains are inevitable. But Bob is not alone. Well, that's gonna leave a stain. Good thing he came prepared. What a night. All these men wanted to do was to watch the lunar landing, but instead a lunatic has landed in their living room. This young man is Skyler. Ignore the fact that he's blonde and Slavic as fuck. This is young Steve Rambo.
What are you saying?
Unfortunately, Skyler has amnesia. So the men let him stay in their guest room for the night. You know what that means? Nightmare time. Somewhere in 2004, some guy was trying his hardest to, you know, enjoy this. And I'll be honest, I'm not sure he made it. These strange dreams, or premonitions, wake Skyler, and he notices that his roomies are taking pictures of, the moon. Well, hey moon. So, Skyler bails.
Skyler! Well, he's definitely gone. He's nowhere inside.
Should we call the authorities about him?
No, if Skyler wanted to be found, he wouldn't have taken off.
Wow, that's a great point, Bob. Let's let the mentally unstable man go live in the forest. Let's also not alert anyone about this. Now, we did a lunar landing yesterday. How about we go inside and do Uranus next? So yeah, Skylar finds his peace in nature, and now it's 1979. In 1979, we meet these two brothers.
Come on, enough already. Let me know what my surprise is.
Not so fast, my dear brother. I went through a lot of trouble to arrange this birthday gift for you.
You can tell that they are really brothers because their accents are identical.
Oh, you're not serious.
So, it's Big Lips' birthday, and his bro has provided quite the present.
Alright then.
Oh, yo.
What a healthy brotherly relationship. But there's something amiss.
The agency said they were gonna send 3 of them, but one never showed.
It was supposed to be 3 guys, not 2. There's only 1 guy per brother, and these brothers specifically require 1.5 guys each to get their satisfaction.
Hey, is that the 3rd guy?
Well, that's convenient. Now in color, slightly older but still young, Skylar actually kind of looks like Steve Rambo now. Kinda. And he's dressed like an anime girl. Sure. But normal-sized lipped bro assumes he's one of the 3 guys he paid for. And more or less bullies Skylar into partaking in Big Lips' birthday party fun time. Naturally, all of this leads to Skylar being hired as a handyman.
So, what are you doing in my yard?
I came to answer your ad for a live-in handyman.
What, you didn't see that coming? And as a handyman, Skylar does such back-breaking work like sunbathing and sleeping with the boss. But like the child I have locked in my basement, happiness never lasts.
I was forced to wake by yet another dream. I could feel the bounty hunters getting closer and closer to my location.
Bounty hunters? I guess we missed some crucial info by skipping the birthday party, huh? But Skylar leaves Big Lips and goes into the wilderness. Again.
The risk to Adriana's safety was too great.
So, to summarize, Skylar has been hiding in the woods since 1979 with his multi-purpose hat. Tastes like head. And yada yada yada, he gets captured by nefarious forces.
It's macabre.
Where do we go from here? That's right, an underground government base. Hey, isn't that the same sound effect as from Ocarina of Time? Oh, Nintendo is not gonna like that. But whatever. Here we meet Dr. Ray Harley and General Maxime Cannon.
What has it been? 10, 12 years?
Nearly 16, General.
16 years? And you're as looking as you were the last time I had you in my bed.
That's right. These boys used to have slumber parties. And you might have guessed it, but Skylar is a military experiment, and Dr. Ray is his creator.
And what a success story that project turned out to be.
Ray gives Skylar a look over, and it seems Skylar has kept a photo of Big Lips. No wonder we can't 69 discover the secret. His lips are sealed. Maybe the secret was how in the hell he managed to keep that photo in his hand this entire time.
I don't know.
But General Cannon has other plans, involving his crew of shirtless men with itchy crotches.
Yes, General?
But you and your man will escort Skylar into South America, where you will release him into a designated area.
Sounds like a piece of cake. Just tell us when.
How was the visit?
It wasn't long enough. I'm gonna request another session with him.
Man, do I even want to ask you what you mean by session? What did you do to Skylar? Ray and the General have disagreements about what to do with Skylar.
This visit of yours was only a formality. Skylar is no longer your pet project. We have other plans for him.
Who's we?
that just say Skylar really used all of his potential for the mission we have in mind.
Are you inferring to what I think you are?
Yeah, that little something extra we installed inside him against your will.
Oh god, is this about the AIDS pandemic?
What the fuck?
Both men make good points, but Ray wins the argument the American way. Now, this is getting pretty fucking complicated, so I'm just gonna give you the cliff notes here because this is borderline unexplainable. Ray frees Skylar by, I don't know, uploading his mind into the mainframe. And I'll be honest, I can't describe the final scene of this movie because, I mean, look at it. This is the creator. Think of him as the architect from The Matrix Reloaded, except less pretentious.
Double blade on the ground. What the...
And Skylar is then tasked with giving the new Skylars knowledge about love. And this being a Catalina film, I'm sure you know where this is headed.
Welcome to the club, buddy.
And Too Long Didn't Watch, Skylar is re-uploaded into a new body and taken back to Big Lips so he can live out his life happily ever after. Though, in my experience, if you just show up at your ex's door 20 years after you left them in the middle of the night, things tend to get a little awkward. So, good luck with that.
Oh, yo.
If you have any questions about what the hell is going on, leave a comment below and me, alongside with the director, might get back to you with some answers in the future. As always, big shout out to all my Patreons. You guys are way too patient and this video took way too long to make and I'm sorry about that. But I hope you all have a good one and I'll see you all next time.